said, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, we doing this every day. Every day we're gonna hop up in here, do a little breakdown of the day. So I'm just already in 2 minutes, and I just want to point out these major areas where price was reacting from. So starting at 9:30, we got this jolt upward from this fair value gap here, right? We got this jolt upward, this crazy price action from this area right here on this first run up. On this first run up right here, right? So we got the first run up right here. Price shoots up. This gap shoots up. We exit this gap, come straight down, and then start to sweep this little area here into another gap, right? Another fair value gap here, right? So whatever. So it shoots up here, right? So really, these are a lot of moves that actually happen. I think when I woke up this morning, I was very tired, man. So I really wasn't paying attention well to the market. We come back, we feel this gap here, right here is a big fair value gap right here. We come fill, mitigate that. We don't actually sweep this area, but we come down and basically get almost an even low here. And then what we do from there? Shoot right back up. On the way up, we make a price for a fair value gap, and we invert this gap over here, making higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then you can see we're inside this fair value gap. It comes up basically trying to sweep this. This is like internal liquidity right here. If we look far left here, there's actually, I already have the fair value gaps like that right here. This is like a 30-minute and like a 5-minute fair value gap, and then price sharply declines from here, takes off. What time is this? This is makes his last candle at 10 o'clock. This is about 10 o'clock. We shoot up here, about 10 minutes later, we're freaking selling off, bro, for the day. Now, how do I catch that? I don't know. I just know that this was a major fair value gap. If I was going to take this trade, I would have entered in, let's see, I would have had to enter either here or even here at the top of it. Delete that. And then we had stops. So let's say we entered at the top of it. We probably had stops above this high, and then now we're shooting for a 1 to 3 to come take out sell side liquidity, or even reach back inside these fair value gaps. Maybe I would have had an even tighter stop, who knows. Reach back in here to fill these gaps down here or something, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that was pretty much. So it really was a bunch of moves that could have easily caught. Like that was the major move of the day. No guarantee you was gonna catch there or know how that price is gonna react there. You can only play it and manage your risk well. This was a level that could have been right down to this fair value gap. That's a 1 to 2.5 on this first move. Then let's say you came back and waited on this one, right? Just because you was patient, you was like, let me see how this move goes, right? Boom. Probably place stops at the top of that fair value gap or something. Would have caught you 1 to 3 to this bottom of 1 to 4, coming inside that gap. And then let's say you wanted to catch the buy, because maybe you thought price was buying up. Boom, this was a gap right here. Stops below this area, right? And then now we're aiming for maybe to look full liquidity sweep, or that even high, or just the top of this fair value gap, which is 1 to 3. This would have got you a 1 to 3.5, whatever, cool. And then let's say you decide to take this one, 1 to 7, right there. You know what I'm saying? And then Yeah, there's some other minor moves in there I think was available just based on strategy. I would have looked. So based on the higher time frame, right? Based on the higher time frame, we're kind of ranging in this area right now, right? I expect this to be a higher low, and then we continue higher. We ended up not breaking the highs up here, so that was extra confirmation. This is a strong support area. This is also order block area in here. So price is just hitting the zone and then selling off. We probably dip into even further down here potentially. Maybe we just get back into this area. We'll see. I got zones marked out from there. We're getting some strong selling pressure, and then I don't really know what happened in the news today as far as like what could have affected or caused price to sell off like that. Let's just check the news real quick. Let me set you right here. I'm gonna check the news real quick. Let's go to. All right, let's go to calendar. Today is Monday. We had FOMC. What exactly does FOMC stand for? Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago. We talked about this earlier. Yeah, nothing super. No really strong news. Those are minor because it got a yellow folder, so those aren't super effective. I don't know if Trump might have said anything, but we were just gonna go based off liquidity and typical market, price action. It's probably institutional buyers really hopping in and sending that thing down. It's probably what it is too. It is also is it the third Monday of the month? It might be the third or fourth Monday of the month. We're gonna do some research on why we think this thing really selling off. So that's what I saw today, guys, as far as like just market movement. Based on today's movement, I would have looked for buys and looked for a sweep of the old highs. That's what I looked. We didn't sweep the old highs. We basically got up to the level and then sold off. So yes, I like to have a bias for today, but then not marry that bias. And then you can see there's a nice movement down and then a fair value gap right here too. Nice fair value gap right here. And look at that. Price is gone. That's nice. What time frame? This is the 4-hour fair value gap too. That's a clean fill and continuation. For HFEG, that thing clean, that thing nice, man. Where is we going? We could just target these old lows, these other fair value gaps I got marked down here. So 1 to 12. See if we get down there. And that's all I got for y'all right now. This was a Monday. We're going into Tuesday. It's currently Asian session. We're about to roll into London coming up shortly. Peace out. See y'all in the morning for a live trading session.